everybody, and welcome to another week of Rambert's Mercury Movers Online. I'm Katie Mason and I have been teaching these classes now for a few weeks, but I also teach generally on the Mercury Movers programme. So the classes are designed to keep us moving, energetic, be creative, working on our coordination, stamina, cardio, strength, balance. Is so much incorporated into these classes. So we work with different sequences, different exercises. Some are the same every week, some are developed every week, and then others are fresh and new. So this week we are going to carry on with a couple of the exercises we've been working on, but I've also got our new exercises. So what's important is that we have a glass of water with us to stay hydrated. I'll give you some water breaks throughout. We have a chair for the first exercise just to make sure that we are warm from head to toe, and just make sure that your space around you is clear of any hazards or anything that you could trip over. Making sure that you're wearing comfortable clothing, and if your floor is at all slippery or hard, you might want to think about having bare feet or wearing trainers for this class, okay? So yeah, just make sure everything's clear and you've got your chair and you've got your water. So I'm going to put my water to the side. And we are going to come and find a space with our chair that you've got space around you to move. You want to make sure your sitting bones are there on the middle of the chair, so we're not using that back as a support at all. We're going to engage our core, engage the centre up through the pelvis, all the way, lengthening through that spine, head reaching up to the top of the ceiling, and those shoulders start back. We're going to do a follow the leader warm up. I'm going to pop the music on and you're just going to follow my actions. We're going to go from heads all the way down to the toes to make sure the whole body is nice and warm, ready to dance. Okay, so sitting there nice and tall, everyone, closing those eyes for me. We're taking one hand onto the chest, one hand onto the belly. We're going to start with our breath. So we're going to take a nice big breath in through the nose. And breathing out through the nose. And as we breathe in, expand the lungs and the belly. Breathing in. Good, and breathing out. As you breathe in, try not to lift those shoulders up. Breathing in. Good, and breathing out. Good, slowly open those eyes. Release those hands and just take it into a wrist circle. Good, and then circling the other way. And then bring it back down to your lap. So we're going to take the head over to your right shoulder. And we're going to take it over to your left shoulder. And take it over to your right shoulder. And then take it over to your left. Good, bringing that head back and center. Just take it down to the chest for me, looking down at your lap. And then bring it back up to the center. To your right, we're just going to take no circles now. So nice and steady and slow. No rushing, otherwise we get dizzy. So slow circles around, and then come back to center. Let's go around to the other direction. Good. And coming back into that center, let's just take some shoulder rolls. So we're going to take them back. Good. And then let's take them forward. So circling them back, up and forward. Engaging that center as well as we go. Good, and then one at a time, just wiggle them out, getting that torso a little bit more involved. Good. Now from here, we're going to take the hands, we're going to bring them in, and we're folding the shoulders in so the back of the hands meet. And now we're going to open that chest, lift ourselves up to that ceiling. Good, coming in, rolling and showing those shoulders together, and then coming back, opening out that chest. Good, and then coming in. And then opening out. Good, we take some arm circles from here. So nice big arm circles back. All the way. big arm circle. Good, and one more. Good, and this time reach those hands up to the ceiling for me. We're just going to reach up and reach and reach and reach and reach and reach. Now both hands stretch up and we open it out to the sides and lower down. Good, from here we're just going to take that right arm, we're going to lean up and over to your left. Nice big stretch. And then coming back. And we're going to take that left arm now up and over for a nice big stretch over to the side. Turn your head back down. And then coming back. And then let's take that with the right side again, up and over. And back to that centre. And then that left arm up and over. Good. And back in. Good. Take the arms up. We're just going to curve back. So round to the back. Bring the fingertips together. And then open it out nice and wide. And again, curving. Rounding that back. And nice big open. Lower down. Good, everyone. Let's roll down through the spine. Hands along the legs all the way down. Hang over. Give yourself a nod. Give your head a shake. And then pad your hands all the way back up to the centre. Good. And let's go again. Rolling down through the spine. Hanging over those legs. Give your head a nod. Give it a little shake. And then walk those hands all the way back up to that centre. And just take a little twist over to the right for me. And then over to your left. So you're really looking over that shoulder. Good. And then coming back into that centre. Just pitter-patter through those feet for me. Pitter-patter open. Pitter-patter in. Pitter-patter open. Good. Come back in. Just lift those heels and let them drop down. Lift them up. Let them drop down. Lift them up. Let them drop down. Lift them up. Let them drop down. Take the right leg. Reach it forward. Stretch down to the toes. Feel the back of the legs activate. Bring it in. Left side. Stretch it forward. Reaching that left hand down. And bring it forward. Now taking the feet out slightly more forward, both of them at a time. Reaching down. And then bring it back in. A nice big stretch up with the arms, everyone. And then bring it back down. Oh, shake it off, everyone. Good. So hopefully we're feeling a little bit warmer in our bodies there from head to toe. So let's discard off this chair now over to one side. Make sure that it's not in any space where you're going to dance, so that you've got maximum room to move around in. So this next exercise we have done for a couple of weeks, but I've got the new movements that we did last week. We're going to be walking around the space to the beat of the music. So you can walk in any direction, in any pathway, okay? You can have a bounce in your knees, you can have a swing of the arms, you know, bring your personality and energy into it. This is the part of the class where we want to start getting that heart rate rising up. We want to get the pace going, we want to get that energy up, okay? So walking any pathway you like around your room. If you've got a small room, keep it all on the spot. Walk it this way, walk it that way, walk around in the circle. If you've got a bigger room, really use the maximum space you've got, okay? All of the corners, everywhere you go. I've got 3 movements that we're going to do today. They've each got a title. First one is forward and back. You cross the arms forward, you bring it back to the hips. You cross the arms forward, you bring it back to the hips. You're shifting from one foot to the other. It really doesn't matter what leg you go on. You can do the same leg the whole time, or if you're feeling it, switch up right and then left, okay? So reaching them forward, bringing those arms back, okay? Second movement is our box step. So we're taking one leg forward, one arm up. Second leg forward, second arm up. We bring it back, hand to the hip. Bring it back, hand to the hip. Box step. Forward, forward, back, back. Forward, forward, back, back. We're making a box step with our feet. And we're reaching up high and we're bringing those hands back to our hips, and those hips can move as well. That's the second one, box step. Third one is going to be our side to side salsa step. So the feet go alternating out to the side, our hips are getting involved, have a little circle. Knee bend as well really helps this action, so keep it nice and bent through those knees. But those hands, at the same time as doing it, are going to do a little roll. Yeah, so we're feeling quite disco-y, we're feeling quite salsa-y in those movements. We want to let that body go, okay? So forward and back is our number 1. Number 2 is our box step, okay? Number 3 is going to be our side to side with the rolling hands. I'm going to call them out in any order, okay, in between walking around. So let's get that energy up, let's get those heart rates up, and let's have some fun, finding that personality in our dancing. Ready? Good, so start feeling that beat. Let's go for a little walk. Any way you like. Moving through the body. Good, keep those knees nice and soft, everyone. Make sure you can go forward and back, round the circle, in all of the corners. Forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. Ready to walk around again. Now walk. Let's get the hips going. Ready for your side to side style. So let's go. Side, side, side. Get those hips going, everyone. Have a little party in your room. That's it. Let's go with our walks. Any direction you like. Ready for your forward back. Let's go forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. Ready to walk around. Let's go. We should still feel that heart going now. We're upping that ante. Ready for your box steps? Go. Let's go. Forward, forward, back. Double time. Forward, forward, back, back. Forward, forward, back, back. Now one slow. So forward, forward, back, back. Now side to side. Let's go. Let's get the hips. Roll those hands. That's it. Let's go. Side to side. Finish. Excellent, everybody. So, hope we are feeling nice and warm after that exercise. Those hearts should be beating nice and fast now. You should have exhausted the space around you and really feel the blood pumping through that body. We're going to go on to the next exercise. Have some water first, just if you need it. Okay, so we're going to come back into the centre and we're going to take the pace a little bit slower again. Working through the whole body now, working into our plie, into our back, and thinking about the back of the legs and the glutes being really activated. Today's exercise is actually going to start in first position. So we're thinking about the heels being together, those toes being spread along the floor. Think about the heels together, calves together, inner thighs together, squeezing those glutes, tilting that pelvis down, reaching up through that centre, nice and engaged, shoulders back. A really lovely long position. We're going to start by rolling down. This exercise is on fours, okay? And I really want you to be careful about taking it in your own limitations. So roll down to where you feel comfortable, okay? You know your body's best. So chin to chest, we're rolling top of the head through the vertebrae. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plie down, 1, 2. Stretch here, 3, 4. Plie down to roll up, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to take a nice ordinary plie, knees going out, creating this lovely diamond shape. 1, 2, stretch, 3, 4, rise up, 1, 2, lower, 3, 4. Now from here, that right arm is going to circle back as you bend those knees. And then as it comes through, you're going to take a nice big step forward with that right leg. Right arm is reaching forward and that right leg is bent, that left leg is straight. Now think about a natural turnout here. So you're still thinking about that first position that we had back in the centre. So when you come back, you push in 1, 2, you're back into this first position. My arms sort of rest at this hip level. From here, I'm going to reach out to my right. So again, my right leg is bent, my left leg is straight. My right arm is reaching to the side. And then I come back into the centre. And as I come back, my arm circles in front of me, scoops around, and I do a side tilt over to my right, looking up to my left. Okay? Right arm is bent underneath here. I then come back into the centre. I do that on my left side. So I roll down 1, 2, 3, 4, plie down 1, 2, stretch up 3, 4, plie to roll up, squeeze those glutes, roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, shoulders back for 4 counts. I plie down 1, 2, stretch 3, 4, I rise up 1, 2, lower down on 3, 4. From here, my left arm circles, my knees bend to allow that circle to happen. As it comes through, I reach it forward. Left arm is reaching forward, left leg is stepped forward with a nice bend through the knee. I have a natural turnout. I then pull it back 3, 4. I then reach out to my side, reaching through to my fingertips here. And then as I come back, I circle that left arm up and around, and I look up to that ceiling, coming back into that centre, okay? From here, everybody, I'm going to rise up through my first position, so squeezing everything, keeping that centre nice and tight. 1, 2, 3, lower down on 4. And then from here, I'm going to extend my right leg out to the side on 1, 2, and I'm going to land down into a nice wide second position, okay? Now, everything sort of repeats in a way in this second position. So let's go for it. Right side, chin to chest, 1, 2, 3, 4 down. I take a nice big plie. Watch those knees going out over those toes. 1, 2. Stretch the legs back up. 3, 4. And then we're going to bend to roll up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we take a plie down in a second. So watch those knees, keeping everything in line. 1, 2. Stretch. 3, 4. Now push out over those toes. 1, 2. Down on 3, 4. From here, I'm going to circle my right arm in front of my body, and then I'm going to press into my right leg, looking up to that ceiling. Now I straighten my legs and I reach that right arm out to the side. Then from here, I press back down into the foot, bending that right knee, reaching that arm, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to push slowly back into that first position. To do it on the left, so I rise up first, 1, 2, 3, lower down on 4, and then I extend my left leg out, 1, 2, lower down on 3, 4, I roll down 1, 2, 3, 4, plie down 1, 2, stretch 3, 4, plie to roll up 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm stood up nice and tall. I take another plie down, centre line going straight down to the floor, knees out, 1, 2, stretch 3, 4, push out, squeezing that core, 1, 2, down on 3, 4. This time the left arm circles in front of the body, 1, 2. I take a little lean into my left side, so I'm looking up at the ceiling, my left leg is bent. I stretch everything up to the centre. I then take that hand, I reach a little bit further, deepening that stretch, and then I pause and I come back into that centre. Now to finish, I take an extra plie in first to stretch, an extra rise and lower, and then I finish with a good old rise. So squeeze, 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 pelvis, glutes, inner thighs together, shoulders down, reach through those fingertips, hold and lower, okay? So what I'm going to do is do this once all together. It goes first right, first left. Then we do it in second position on the right, second position on the left. That takes us through to the whole track. Let's give it a go and then we'll try it again. We'll talk some notes in between. Okay, I'll be ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, plie 1, 2, stretch 3, 4, plie 1, 2, 3, 4, plie 1, 2, 3, 4, rise 1, 2, 3, 4, circle 1, 2, step 3, 4, in 1, 2, 3, 4, round 1, 2, 3, 4, roll down. rise, 1, 2, 3, 4, left, out, lower, roll it down, 1, 2, 3, 4, bend, 1, 2, stretch, 3, 4, bend, 1, 2, 3, 4, plie, 1, 2, stretch, 3, 4, rise, 1, 2, lower, 3, 4, left arm, 1, 2, bend, 3, 4, up, 1, 2, reach, 3, 4, blip in, 2, in, 3, 4, plie, 1, 2, stretch, 3, 4, rise, 1, 2, 3, 4, now rise to finish, and hold it here, and lower down. Good, everyone. So I hope you stayed with me because it goes from one direction to the other direction, from one foot position to the other foot position. So we're thinking the whole time about staying really controlled in that centre, really controlled through our glutes as well, okay? So making sure that you're taking your time down and taking your time up, and really making sure that we're getting into maximum position we can, so reaching through those fingertips, bending through the legs to really give us that support. And remember, you're going at your own limitations, okay? So if your roll down is here, that's absolutely fine. Everything can happen the same. Even if your plies are small, that's good, as long as we're thinking about those knees going out over those toes and those glutes in that core being activated, okay? So you take it how you want to take it, but think about that flow from movement to movement. Let's take this exercise one more time, right and left. In first, right and left in second. Let's roll it down on 1, 4, plie, 1, 2, stretch, 3, 4, toe up, and plie, 1, 2, rise it up, good, circle the arm, 1, 2, reach, 3, 4, bring in, 1, 2, 3, 4, circle, 1, 2, 3, 4, roll it down, plie, and stretch, plie to roll up, we take plie, 1, 2, rise up, circle the left, 1, 2, reach, 3, 4, bring in, 1, 2, 3, 4, circle, 1, 2, 3, 4, rise, 1, 2, 3, 4, right leg out, roll it down, we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, plie, 1, 2, stretch, 3, 4, up, plie down, rise it up, circle the arm on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, reach, 3, 4, push, 1, 2, 3, 4, back to your rise, lower down, left foot out, roll it down on, 1, 2, 3, 4, plie, 1, 2, stretch, 3, 4, plie up, 2, 3, 4, plie, 1, 2, stretch, 3, 4, rise, 1, 2, left hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, stretch, reach and pull it in, plie down, and stretch and rise, and lower, take a rise to finish, and hold it here, and lower down. Good, shake it off everybody, release those legs. Alright, so good work with a slightly slower pace, working through the body, working with that more control. So we're going to move on to our leg exercise now. This again uses the whole body, but we're really thinking about loosening up the legs and the body now, okay? So we're going to start in parallel. We're going to start slightly to the side because it does shift around. We start actually moving. So we're going to take 2 step-togethers to your right, and we're going to circle the shoulder as we go. So your right shoulder circling. We then head back to left. So you go left together, left together. Then we have a nice big slide to your right, and then slide to your left. All right, so 2 steps together to the right, 2 steps together to your left, slide to your right, slide to your left. Then we get into the leg work. So we take a tendu going forward to the right, we bring it in. We take it out to the side, we bring it in. We repeat, so we go forward and in. So we're sliding the foot along the floor, extending through the leg, through to the toe to a nice point, and then we come back into the centre. Now from here we're going to go heel, toe, heel, and then we're going to bring it back in. So it's only 3 and we bring it back in. However, now we repeat, but we do 4. So we go heel, toe, heel, and we add that toe on to be another wide stance here. We take a nice bend through that right foot, and we're going to use this power of this leg, this quad, you should feel this here, to push off slightly to come back, and then to push off and come back. So it's a very gentle, we don't have the time to take a great big balance, but it's just to start playing with that shifting of weight, okay, from our right to our left, up in the air, okay? So we take 2 of those. We come up, we lower down, second time, we lower down. We take it really slow down into this bend, so we think about how deep we can go, and then this time you push it to come back into that centre, okay? From here we take a bend, so you're going to bend through the knees, squeezing the glutes. We lift the heels off the floor, we come up to standing, and then we come back down, okay? So just one bend, heels lift, rise and lower. From there, we're going to go on the left. So we take 2 step togethers with the left shoulder. 1 and in, 2 and into the right, back. And then we have our slide. So you slide to the left and in, and you slide to the right and in. And then we do it on the left with the footwork. So we go forward and in to the side and in. We go forward and in to the side and in. Now we have our heels. So this is really coming from the hip, everyone. The leg, the other supporting leg is staying where it is. Toes, heels, and then bring it in. Then we have it, so it goes heels, toes, toes. We bend, we lift, we bend, we lift, and then we go slowly 1, 2, 3, and we push it in 4. So you want to get deeper into that lunge there. Plie down, lift the heels, take a rise, lower down. Hold on to your hips if that helps your stability. Also, if it's too much being in this position, you can just rise and join us back in your lower position. From there, everyone, we're actually going to repeat all of the leg work again. So we're going to forget the step togethers and the slides for now, and we're going to go straight into the right side again. So forward, in, to the side, in, forward, in, to the side, in. Then that right hip goes heel, toe, heel and in, heel, toe, bend, lift slowly 1, 2, 3, bring it in, plie, lift, up, down, and then we go straight into the left with the footwork, forward, in, side, in, forward, in, side, in to go, heel, toe, bring it in, heel, toe, bend, lift, slow, bring it in, bend, lift the heels, up, down, okay? Now to finish, we can do our step together. So we're going to go to the right first. Step together to the left, together, and then we slide, and in, and slide, and in. And you should be able to really exaggerate those arms on whatever you want to do, okay? So it starts with the step togethers and the slides, and then we go right side. Step togethers, slide, left side. And then we have the right side tendu section, the left side tendu section, and then we finish with our step together and slides. Let's give it a go once through. Ready? Here we go. We go step together, step together. Slide it out, slide. Right foot, we go forward, in, side, Excellent, everyone. So you might think the music stopped there, but it didn't. It was actually carrying on that note. So we have time for that extra slide. So I really want you to think about getting nice and loose into the body there as we go, okay? So let's give that a go one more time, just to really allow us to find the personality within the steps and to really let that body go. Be nice and loose. Allow the arms to do whatever they want to do. Step together, right. To the left. Ready for your slide. Slide. Right foot on, two goes forward. Inside. In. So allow those arms to be free, but extend through the leg. We have the heel, toe, heel, bring it in. We have a heel, toe, we bend, pull it through the tummy. Now sink down, 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 and here we take a plie, lift, up and over, and we go to the left, good, to the right, slide to your left, we go left, now left foot, we slide it forward. Heel toe, bring it in, heel, toe, we take a bend, lift, now sink it down, 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 and in we take a bend. Here we take our toes on the right again, so forward. Heel toe, everyone. You might want to start playing a little bit more. Toe, we take a bend, lift. Now sink, 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 and into go a bend, lift. Left side, that's on to forward, to the side, and forward, in. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, in. Ready for our lunge. Now we bend, lift, and sink, 2, 3, here 4, we take a bend, lift, ready for your step together to finish, nice and big, left, slide, and slide. Good, excellent everyone. So it was quite a jazzy one, getting into that body, so it's a bit more energetic as well. So have some water for now. Okay, so let's come back into the centre of your space. We are going to do the routine that we have been working on for a few weeks now, and every week we have developed it in some way. I'm going to keep going with it as well today. We've got the ending to add on. It is fairly simple, so don't worry too much. Feet slightly wide apart, we're going to scoop that right arm down. We take a nice big circle all the way over to your right diagonal corner. Knees stay bent, that left arm comes across, we touch the elbow. We circle it in and we reach all the way out. We're really looking it over into that far corner, and then we turn that palm and we bring it in. So it becomes a little fist and we round that back. But then we stretch and we reach open again. We bring the feet together and the elbows come together and we look down and we open out those arms all the way down. We're facing the right diagonal corner. We then take a rise up, the arms open out slightly, we lower down. We rise up, those arms come up slightly higher still. From here we're going to take a walk back with your right leg, and then we'll take a walk back with your left. Those arms are just coming down the centre of the body. From here your right leg should be forward, so we're going to step onto it, bring the left together and we brush forward. Okay, so let's just have a nice quick recap of that with the counts. So we go right arm, 1, 2, 3, touch, 4, fold, 5, 6, reach, 7, 8, bring it in, 1, 2, reach out, 3, 4, step in together, 5, 6, peel it out, 7, 8. So then we take a nice big rise up on 1, 2, lower 3, 4, rise 5, 6, 7, 8. Right leg steps back on. 1, 2, left, 3, 4. Step it in. 5, 6. Brush. 7, 8. Arms up in the air. We're going to step forward with that right leg. Again, both knees are bent as we brush down the right side. So it's like a little row your boat moment. And then we're going to go on the left. And then we're going to step back on that right leg because that's the one behind. Peel that right arm. Peel that left arm. From here, your right leg again is forward. So you're going to use that and your arm to help you arrow you all the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 steps to get you back to face the front. And then you brush. 7, 8. Okay? And that's that first side. So let's come back. We've just brushed here. And we're going to step forward with your row the boat. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Peel it back. 5, 6. Peel back. 7, 8. Walk it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brush. 7, 8. Now we're taking it all on the left side, okay? So that left side is going to go left arm. 1, 2, 3. Take the hand to the elbow. 4. We fold it in. 5, 6. We reach out. 7, 8 to your left diagonal now, everyone. And then you're going to turn that palm and you're going to bring it in. 1, 2. Stretch out. 3, 4. Step that leg in. Both hands come to the elbows. We round that back and we peel. 5, 6, 7, 8. From here we rise up. 1, 2. Lower. 3, 4. Rise. 5, 6, 7, 8. We take it back on the left foot. Left and then right. And those arms are coming down that centre. And then we brush through those arms, okay? So left side again. Left arm, big rotation, up and over. 1, 2, 3, hold. 4. Fold it in. 5, 6. Reach that left diagonal corner. 7, 8. Step it in. We don't step it in. We pull it in. And then we reach it out. And then we step it in. Hands come to the elbows. We peel up. And we open those arms up. We take a nice big rise. We lower down. We rise it up. We lower down, we step back, right leg, left leg. We step back, right leg. And then we step it in and we're going to brush forward. From here, everyone, we're going to take that left leg and we're going to do your row your boat down to your left. And then we take it down to your right side, okay? So bend through the knees. Your leg is at the back, it's going to take a step back. So we're going to go left leg, left arm, right leg, right arm. Now your left leg is forward, your left side takes over. We're going to walk around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, brush. 7, 8, okay? So just take it from the brush facing your left diagonal for a second. So we can go with our row your boat walks, I'm going to call them. So you take your left leg forward and we brush down. 1, 2, brush to the right. 3, 4, and then you step back, left leg, step back, right leg, right arm, and it just peels open. I'm not going to be too fussy about what the arms do on either going forward or back. I just want this flurry of arm movement. Then we have the left leg and the left arm. We walk around for 6 to face the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to brush it. 7, 8. Okay? So we've done this phrase right and then left, basically. One side and the other side. It's an exact repetition. So what I suggest we're going to do is try that straight away with some music. One side going straight into the second side. Let's go for it. So, join me in the centre, everyone. Feet slightly apart, bending through them, keeping them nice and soft. Right arm's going to go first. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reach. 7, 8 in. 1, 2, 4 in. 5, 6. Feel. 7, 8 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step back right, step back left, and brush forward on the right. 1, 2, and left, and back right, back left. Walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Left. 1, 2, 3, hand 4. Fold. Bring in. 1, 2, out. 3, 4. Open and rise. 3, 4. Step back. Left. Right. Brush in. Forward on the left. Peel it back and left. Right. Walk round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brush. 7, 8. Okay, so you're probably thinking, oh, it's quite speedy and I'm facing this diagonal and I'm facing that diagonal, just remember that is the only facings. You've got straight on to your screen, you've got to the right diagonal where everything is, and then you've got your left diagonal, okay? Everything is repeated from one side to the second side. Everything is with the back leg, okay? So think about it that way. This routine is about the sunrises and the sunsets. They are beautiful, okay? Think about the colours in the sky. Think about the light emanating out, the magic and the hope that they create. Really yearn for it, really reach out for it. And I want you to use those eyes, look through to the very, very tip of your movements, okay? Let's try that one more time and I'm going to add the ending on. Feet apart. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Back right, back left, and brush forward on the right. Left, back on the right, left, walk around, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, open and rise, lower, rise, left back, left, right, brush, left we go, forward, right, back on the left. Walk around and brush. Good. Alright, let's add the ending on because we do it twice, the ending, so we get really familiar with it. So once you've come back, you've done your big brush. We're going to go to the right first. Palms are facing the screen, and I want you to imagine you are painting that canvas full of the colours of the sunset, okay? So you're going whoosh, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going from high to low, you're bending through your knees, and this movement can be as big as small as you like, okay? So it's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 big sweeps. Then you're going to stretch that right hand up to the ceiling. 1, 2, left, 3, 4, diagonal out, right, left, side, right, side, left. And again, that torso is getting involved. That pelvis is helping you shift your weight, and you're going through with bent knees, okay? Everything moves. So you've gone up, up, diagonal, diagonal, side, side, and your feet should be nice and wide for you to scoop everything down, cross those arms, a nice big circle open, okay? From there, we're going to go to your left. So you sweep left, sweep right, sweep left, sweep right. We reach up with the left arm, right arm, reach to the diagonal, reach to the diagonal, reach to the side, reach to the side. Big plie, circle those arms once now, and then to do our big grand finish, we circle it twice with those arms, opening them out, and then we take them back out. We rise up onto those toes, and we open the hands up to the ceiling. We open that chest up to the ceiling, okay? So that whole ending, you're painting that canvas full of the oranges and the pinks of the sky. And then as the sunset comes down or the sunrise comes up, you've got these beams of light that are often depicted in pictures. And these are the beams of the light reaching up. So get that body involved, get that head involved as you take it, okay? So 4 big sweeps down. And then you've got up, up, diagonal, diagonal, side, side, and then a nice big circle. And then repeat to left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left reaches up, right, left to the diagonal, right to the diagonal, left to the side, right to the side. Big circle with those arms, making the shape of the sun. And again, nice big sun shape there. And then everything like you're coming up, out, rising up with that sunlight, okay? So it's a high energy ending. We want to feel that magic and that power and that hope from these sunrises and sunsets, okay? Let's give it a go from the very tippity top, okay? So right side into the left side into our grand ending now. Let's give it a go. press play. So take it as big or small as you like. Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Right leg, left leg, and brush right leg forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take it back. Back. Walk around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brush 7, 8. Left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reach 7, 8. In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Left. Right. Brush. We go. Left. Right. Left. Right. Walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sweep. Right. Left. Right. Left. Reach up. Right. Left. Diagonal. Side. Circle. Swing to your left. Reach up with your left. Big circle. Big circle again. And rise. And relax, everyone. Whoa, shake it off. Shake it, shake it, shake it off. We're going to go one more time with all of that. I want you to think about where you're looking in this space, feeling it through the body. The whole of the body is really moving in this dance. Thinking about the colours of that sky. Thinking about the sunbeams reaching out, okay? One more time from the very tippity top to that gorgeous ending of opening ourselves up and out. Let's go. Keeping everything quite loose as well, everyone. Allowing it to move. Here we go. Right arm on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Step back. Brush it in. Forward on the right. We go. Walk around. And brush. Left side. 1. Fold. Pull it in. Reach out. In. Release. And up. We take it back. Left. Right. Brush it in. Step it forward. Left. Step it back. Left. Walk around. 5, 6, brush, swing to the right. Take that canvas. Reach it up, right. Diagonal. To the side. And clear. Left. We go sweep, 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 sweep. Reach it up, left. To the side. Clear. And again. Lower and shake it off, everybody. Excellent. That is quite a big routine, isn't it? It uses the whole body, it uses the space. So I hope you were with me, that energy levels and they were high and they were with me. So well done. Another great session. Thank you so much for joining me. Stay well, stay healthy. Take care. Bye bye.